Hello everybody, so happy new year 2024. Thought I'd come on today and do a little bit of sewing. So on this I've worked with Anaglypta paper and just put colours of inks over the top, let it dry, and then I've just taken and done some leaves just with a bit of Brusho colour on top, and now I'm going to sew it. So I'm just going to show this. Let's see how this goes. I'm trying out a new device, so if it falls over, it falls over. Let's have a go at doing this. Oh, and when you're doing this, it's good to back it with fabric because you're on paper so it doesn't tear. I'm on just regular straight stitch, nothing fancy at the moment. I'm going to use the embroidery foot, but I'm just doing straight to put it in place. So I'm taking out very large needles, and we're just working really slow with the sewing machine just to get it on, and then I'm going to attempt to do it with an embroidery foot, and just lift that. So for all those of you that maybe are not so confident with sewing but looking to do something a little bit different with your papers, and just again, it all comes down to kind of playing with paper and seeing where it's going to take you. I'm trying to do as minimal of taking without any sort of keep cutting it off and doing that. So I'm just making that work again on the paper and just following the line down. And when I come on to it doesn't matter if you come off, because the Anaglypta is actually quite nice when you sort of just play. So at the moment I'm just stitching on to keep it in place before I use the embroidery foot to go over it. You could just leave it like that if you wanted to. I'm going to bring it back on myself. I'm trying to follow the line of how the lines and the seams of a leaf would go. So just trying to bang sort of straight over everything. Just going to stop it, hold it for a bit. So I've changed the straight foot to a embroidery foot. I need to drop the feed, which all machines are different. Usually it's a little clip inside. This Bernina is at the side, so it's going to drop it. I'm just going to hold it to make sure it definitely has dropped. So it drops the feed, so you're able to move it a little bit more. So that's the difference between when you do straight stitch and just normal stitch as to embroidery stitch. Now with embroidery stitch, you are looking at constant movement, otherwise it will get stuck. So just remember, that's kind of the back of the fabric. This is the front. Now I'm just going to add a little bit more depth of design with stitch into this work. So we're going to start off, and I've got various different colours of threads. So I've got that thread colour, different greens and yellows, various different colours, but I'm going to stick mainly with greens and bring out the colour a little bit more. I'm going to start from the bottom. Always make sure the foot goes down, and then you just start and you keep it's like a movement constantly back and forth. So let's have a go, and keep your foot going constantly. Going to stop for a moment. I'll leave the needle in because I've got this thread that keeps coming up in front of me, which is the thread we started with, but it keeps getting caught, so let's go again. It's definitely got around there. Okay. There is definitely a knack to it. I have a friend who's really good at machine embroidery, and I would say you can do a lot of different things. A lot of quilting is done with free machine embroidery, but it's just keeping going and not getting frustrated with it. I know when I first learned to do it, I thought, oh, I'm never going to be able to do this. But actually, I just keep going and keep going. So you're kind of filling up the area with stitch. And you just have to know when to stop and let it be at that. So on that note, I am going to stop. If you like my channel, subscribe to it. If you've got any questions, please leave a message and I'll get back to you. I do a number of different workshops, and I have various different workshops coming out this year, which will be live, but I will also doing some online courses. Bye for now. Have a really good day. And remember, just be you and be confident and just let yourself be creative. Bye for now.